Right, we're at Euro Auctions. We're going to have a look down Dead Row. Now, whilst I appreciate we've been down Dead Row before and done videos, I still find it fascinating what's here. So we're going to have a look, just see what's here and just see what money it makes when it goes under the hammer. So as we walk around here, there is a vast array of all sorts here. Forklifts, big loading shovels, lorries that come in pieces, vans. Strangely enough, bear in mind this is a kind of logistic company. Normally you expect to have loads more dents than that, in the way you see some of these logistics company racing around the country, mentioning no names. I think DPD are the worst. But there we go, that's only my opinion. That's one way to get rid of a load of tyres, isn't it? Put a lorry into auction in Dead Row. Oh, Toyota Hilux, Invincible. A little bit worse for wear at the front. But apparently, starts and drives. I could do with the seats out there actually for one we've got. I imagine it's been for a roll, but there you go. Mind you, being a Hilux, saying it starts and drives, probably is right. I do believe they are nearly indestructible. As Jeremy Clarkson did actually point out on the telly. What else we got here? An Argos lorry that's been sat around for some time. Some more commercial, more vans. JCB JS 130. A Mercedes truck cab. I'm sure that will sell well. I have no doubt that will sell well. Motorcycle. What's your guessing that somebody had horses used to own this? That's your typical horsey person's vehicle. There we go. A little bit of a telltale sign there. Case track shovel. 450A. I bet that can tell some stories. It comes there with a 4-in-1 bucket. Volvo excavator there. Ford tractor lurking there. Wonder why she's missing her dashboard, but I wonder what else is there. Someone's obviously adapted that to work because it says the ignition. So JCB telehandler on, probably a Wastemaster on them tyres. Certainly an assortment of machinery here. Fire damage excavator. 3CX. Early 3CX on an A plate. That's certainly not the right back out to bucket for as well, it's certainly too small. It's actually got the extra dig. So again, for an A plate machine, that would be quite, in its time, would have been quite rare. But it's all there, all looks complete. But Massey 240. Someone's quite kindly put on the bonnet, engine knocking badly. So that's saves too much investigation, doesn't it? Dumper there with a kingpin problem. Just go to show regular maintenance does pay off. Big loading shovel there. Obviously got warm at some point. That's a fair old machine. I bet that makes a few pennies when it goes through the auction though. I expect there's still an awful lot of usable bits on that, so we'll have a look and see what that does. 1809. There's a new steel frame buildings going through.
Young man, back up better. You want to do it? Sold. 448. 10,000, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5 go. Up above here to 7,500. Up above here to 75. Up above here to 7,500. Up above here to 75, 75. Up above here to 7,500. Up above here to 75. I get 5 paid 75. Up above here to 7,500. Up above here to 75. I get 5 paid 75. Up above here to 6,000. Up above here to 6 and 7. 6 and 7. I get 6 paid 7 down. D. Got a D. 7 to 8. I'm at 7 to 8 down. Did the big 8 here down 7 to 8. I'm at 7 to 1. I'm big D. Got a D. 75. Up above here to 75. I'm at 78, a bit of a 75 a D, got a D, 75 a D. I'm at 75 a D, got a D, 78 now, he did the big D, 75 a D. I'm at 75 a D, now 85, I'm at 85. 8 paid, up at 85, 8 paid, up at 85, 85, 8 paid, down 5, down 10, 10, 10, 95 a 10, up at 95 a 10.
Right, you're walking around Euros here. I'm just come across 3 fire engines. Front winches on there. Quite elderly, bear in mind this is T-plate and an R plate, so they're quite elderly. So whether these have come from a private owner, I don't know, but they're in amazing condition for the age of them. Brilliant condition. Maybe they come from an airport, I don't know, but they certainly come, but had all the equipment removed. Apart from the hose reel there. But yeah, certainly again something quite different you wouldn't find, but well, there's someone there trying out the fire engine. Blue lights all work. The sirens work. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it, owning that? So this Mercedes here has got its I have no idea how long that would reach, but it's a fair old bit of apparatus there with a man cage and everything. So certainly some bit of kit. We will have a look and see what they make when they go through the auction. Right, well, there's even some toilet emptying trucks here. Not that I want one of those, of course, but there's almost everything you could probably think about being here in the form of trucks, tankers, mini tankers. Big tankers. Now there is literally almost every type of truck you could possibly think of here. Concrete pumps, concrete trucks, concrete low loaders, beaver tails, high ab lorries, they're all here in every which way or format, of all ages and all vintages. But there's 2 trucks up here that do particularly catch my eye. I don't know why, it'd probably be very fun to own one, and it'd be a long time before I ever could probably warrant spending the money on one, really. But how often do you see Mercedes military wrecker trucks, or however you want, whatever you want for description? I don't think it's something I've seen many of, not in this country. I'm probably of the opinion they've been imported from somewhere, a foreign land somewhere, but they are right-hand drive, so that makes it a bit odd. But look at that for a weapon. 6x6 Mercedes. So there we go. So what do we think of these trucks then? What do we think? Where in the world? Germany perhaps? German army? I don't know. Just colossal things. I'm sure they'd be very useful, but that timber on there, I am intrigued what that timber's on there for. Look, there you go. 2 timber sleepers there. What would they be used for? Anybody tell me? That would be useful. 2 beasts and trucks. Well, we'll certainly follow them through the auction, have a look and see what they make in today's sale. Wow. Look at that. We're in the cab. Typical Mercedes, massive big steering wheel. They've always had big steering wheels on the lorries that we've had. 3 seats, rifle holders there. They've got a tunnel at the top, roof hatch there. But this one says 17,700 kilometres. I suspect that's probably right. So big old gear stick as well. Typical Mercedes. But yeah, what a truck. There we go. 814 work. Had loads of these. Well, I've had several of these that we used to use. We had a curtain sider, we had a box trailer with a tail lift when we used to have a garden centre. Great trucks, very reliable, very much so. And I know a lot of them are going for export, which is quite nice to see one here. And will I be tempted to buy it? You never know. Well, I've just found this little Merc 814 beaver tail lorry, and I've had several of these in my time, little lorries like this. Well, particularly Merc 814, lovely. I think I found the gem here. This one has only got 40 kilometres on the tacho. Yeah, only 40 kilometre tacho. See if it starts. Progress. Look at that, on the button. Not quite sure what it's got the additional handles in the ceiling for. Maybe that's for lay-by parking up, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, only 40 kilometres on the tacho. What a little gem.
85, 85, 95, 95, 95, 85, and then we're going to do 95, 99, here, 95, 89, 89, 29,000, 29,000, my number going to be 1997. Talking about, bring it up, load it up, start down the line. Wow. Hey, only one in your neighborhood that would have one. Somebody at 40,000. 40. I'm going to 41, running right along. I get 25, 30, and 25, 30. I get 30, 30, and 25, 30, 30, 30, and 25, 30, 30, and 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, and 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and 25, 75, and 25, 75 now. I'm going to 75, 27, 5, I'm going to 5, 75, and 25, 30, right along, boys. Give me 30. I'm 30, 30, I get 2, 3, I get 3, I get 4, 5. 5, roll out. 6 now. 7. You can send that other one for where it's sold. What do you say about that way? Surely you gotta find what you can find. 38,000. I got a D. Here we go. Train's leaving. I got a D. I got 37.
Thanks for watching my video on Dead Row Euros. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's just amazing where it all comes from. So thanks for watching. Please click and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.